Hey guys, welcome back to the SS Talk Show. So 2 weeks ago, our SS fans reached out to me personally for a coffee because they wanted some advice to selling their place. So we met up at Parkway Parade, had coffee and toast, and this is what they said to me. Nick, why my property cannot sell? Is it something you guys are doing different? And is it really necessary to stage up the place before we can sell the property? So for all of you out there who are thinking the same thing, this video is for you. This week, I like to share the 3 common mistakes people make when selling their properties and the 3 useful tips that helping you get your property sold well. Plus, the 3 main reasons why you should do your preparations well before even marketing. So mistake number 1 is clutter. So more is not necessarily better. So some places have too much furniture or very unorganized furniture. This can actually disorientate the viewer when they come in. Mistake number 2 is trying too hard. So a lot of people think staging means you got to actually do all the fluff and extravagant stuff, when the basic thing is simplicity is beauty. Mistake number 3 is having it tenanted. So people think that with a tenancy, it actually drives a strong selling point. We got to understand that most buyers who come onto the secondary market are actually looking for a home for own stay. Hence, having it tenanted can sometimes hinder the process because viewings are difficult to come by, and sometimes when there's a tenant inside, it's difficult to manage the state of the property. Here are 3 useful tips when selling your property. Tip number 1 is keep the unit brightly lit, because brightness actually sends the message of spaciousness and good vibes. Tip number 2, keep the unit clean. As soon as the buyer steps through the door, a clean and good smelling property sends the yes signal to them immediately. Tip number 3, keep the property defect free. So if you've got a leak or if you've got walls that are dirty, give it a fresh coat of paint, take care of that leak. Trust me, your new buyer is going to thank you for it. Now let's move on to 3 reasons to prepare well. Reason number 1 is because first impressions count. So from the time people are scrolling online and seeing your properties, it takes them merely a second to skip through to the next one if your unit is not appealing. So make sure stage it up and style it up nicely with good videos and good content. Reason number 2 is you can actually help them envision themselves living there with the real actual furniture in place that feels like home as opposed to a cold vacant unit. Reason number 3 is you want your property to stand out, and this leaves a lasting impression. So the nicer your unit is done up, the more welcoming it is, the longer the viewer will stay, and this actually raises your probability of success. And that's all for today, guys. If you have friends who you think should see this video, kindly share it to them because it will mean a lot to us. I'm Nick Tan, Selling Singapore, and we'll see you soon.